Yeah, this kind of sad, but is that copper pipe?
Yes.
That's what was in my house. Dad ran copper pipe. He was a plumber, of course, because I tore it out because it had holes in it.
The land that went with it originally went both to the north and to the south. So where the county offices are across the street for the highway department and 911, that was all part of a farm held in the name of the family of Fox, F-O-X-X.
You know, life gets in the way. I was working, trying to raise a family, and I didn't, then it was gone. Yeah, I can't believe they built all them buildings on that.
There was
Right.
nothing but us.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no buildings, just
Right.
us and the blues. That's
Oh.
it. So,
The ceilings were, you know, I guess sort of
8 foot.
standard 8-foot
Yeah.
ceilings. So, and there was that paneling in this room.
Well, like Peanut said, he came out one time, looked at it, and he says, it's almost unrecognizable now to him, you know. Which was sad, because he grew up here.
It just generated so many questions. How did they light the place? What was it? Was it kerosene? How did they heat? Was it coal? Was it wood?
We didn't have air conditioning, we didn't have forced air heating.
Yeah.
We had old boilers and stuff, and they had wood stoves.
So if you close the door but you have the transom open, it's going to create that draw into the back bedroom so that there's some heat back here for great grandma or whoever.
It was so cold in here
we blocked
that
everything
every
off, too.
winter we would shut everything off. We had a wood stove here, and we'd shut everything off except for those two rooms, the kitchen and the living room, and sleep on the floor. I slept on the floor pregnant with Misty.
This is strippable wallpaper from like the 80s. And we got down to sort of a chrysanthemum feathery paper over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then over there is where we found the 1910 kind of paper, just a little wisp of it.
That's my grandmother, the sweetest woman you'd ever want
And
to
you
meet.
can see just bits of that wallpaper in there.
Yes.
I love how these things keep happening, these unexpected connections and little rabbit holes of new questions you can ask that you never would have imagined there was a question there to ask.
Yeah, actually, this is big for a closet.
It's very deep.
Yeah.
It goes all the way to the exterior wall.
When Margaret saw it, she thought, well, this must have been a stairway down into a basement, but there's no basement there now.
I'm wondering, once the house is taken down to that level, when the floor is brought out, if we aren't going to find rubble, and where a stairway did go down to a dirt cellar.
Help to be able to cut it, but off the cuff, I imagine that's probably poplar. And that's probably what all the wood was in the place.
My grandfather, great-grandfather, used to put pennies and little deals on that.
Like any house, what'll happen is over time, things can get dropped inside the walls. You know, as they're remodeling or gets openings that never got closed up. So we realize that, you know, if there's going to be treasures here, they're probably going to be inside the walls.
I think that history part helps you then think, maybe this material is interesting. Maybe there's value in here other than the commodity value.
You know, we all wish the walls could speak, and they can't, but this is as close as we can get maybe to them speaking. And although it's just an old house, people were probably born here. People undoubtedly died in this house.
It's amazing how small this place really was, but it was huge to me. You know, and that barn, we used to get in all kinds of trouble. We're having a corn cob.